Today, oil is the heart of Middle Eastern wealth, yet that wasn't always certain. What if the region's oil fortune didn't start with discovery, but with a shock no one saw coming? What transformed the desert overnight? In 1973, a single event overturned centuries of power almost instantly. Almost overnight, global influence shifted, while most of the world's leaders scrambled to figure out just how bad the fallout could get. Arab nations coordinated their most audacious move yet, an oil embargo targeting the US and its allies backing Israel in the Yom Kippur War. What drove these nations to risk it all with a single act of defiance? Oil prices didn't just jump, they exploded. The West faced empty pumps, ration cards, and panic as whole economies buckled under the pressure. Every newscast warned life as we knew it might never be the same. Here's the twist. The embargo wasn't just about dollars and oil flow. To these Arab leaders, it was a declaration, a political message after generations under Western dominance. Money was only the surface of the fight. Within months, ancient desert rhythms collided with a cyclone of imported wealth. Sudden prosperity rewired lives. Generations leapfrogged into modernity as traditions and new luxuries jostled for space. But what was really changing behind the glittering surface? With new oil riches, wealth disparity exploded. Thousands fled rural villages for urban promise. Many found only poverty beside palaces. For every skyscraper, countless families drifted further into the shadows. The gap kept widening with no safety net below. Suddenly, everything flipped. Western powers that once dictated terms became supplicants, offering weapons, technology, and alliances in hopes of restored access. Oil states gained leverage the world couldn't ignore. The old balance had shattered, and roles reversed. Petrodollar flows became the bloodstream of global finance. Oil profits from the Middle East recycled into Western banks. A whole new system emerged, linking Wall Street and the Gulf, with money moving faster and farther than armies ever could. All that wealth masked deeper tension. Old customs clashed with imported lifestyles. Cities glittered, but rivalries and resentment boiled beneath. Behind the spectacle were Middle Eastern societies trading something irreplaceable for this dazzling new prosperity. Oil wealth meant military strength and new ambitions. Rivals armed, alliances twisted, and the map of Middle Eastern power redrew itself. The region's politics got sharper, riskier, and tightly bound to every dollar and drop of oil. Here's the part hidden in plain sight. The embargo looked spontaneous, but evidence shows coordinated strategy and Western miscalculation. Beneath the headlines, secret deals and ignored warnings made this moment inevitable, though most never saw it coming. The truth? The world's most powerful nations set their own trap, dependent on Middle Eastern oil, blind to the ties they'd spun. By the time leaders grasped the web they'd woven, the game had changed forever. Every major crisis linked to oil, finance, or Middle Eastern politics today points back to the quake of 1973. The world's fortunes, risk, reward, and turmoil still orbit decisions made in the wake of one extraordinary oil shock. You now know something most history books leave out. Hit subscribe. The next chapter is already waiting, because once you see the hidden roots beneath every headline, the real history of oil, power, and the Middle East never looks the same.